Hi friends, and welcome back to Lily's reading. Today we're going to do a general love reading for all the earth zodiac signs. I apologize if you don't really see me posting between this week and next week, as Mercury in retrograde seems to be taking control of my electronics. I'm going to try and give it a shot though, so that's why I am recording today. Just so you guys know, it is a earth reading. All of you that don't know, the earth zodiac signs are the Taurus, Virgo, and the Capricorn. The way that I do my readings, I'm in the back, I will be using the Romance Angel Oracle deck. In front of that, I'm using the Hidden Truth of maybe it's a message that, your person needs to tell you. In front of that, I am using I don't know if you can see it, but I will be using the Angel Tarot, which will be your person's energy. And then in front of that here, I will be using the Pink Tarot, which is the Tarot of the Gentle Dawn. That is your energy. All right, so let's dive in. Let's see where we go from there. And I thank all of you ahead of time for watching, for following, for, just anything that you can mainly do, for commenting, for claiming, because you supporting me on my journey is big, because it opens the doors for me. It lets me know that this is something that you all are pretty much, you're interested in watching what I do. So thank you very much for that. All right, so in the back here we have wedding. Now when I see wedding, it says in the bottom here, it says the situation involves marriage. So a lot of you guys can be married. You guys can be in a marriage, can be still married, maybe split up. Maybe you guys are going through something too as well. The message that I get here for you guys is, for all of you, is I feel you even though we are apart. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So there's something that's going on. There's definitely something that lies under the surface that your person knows, all right? Or some of you can also be married, but you can be in a third-party situation where this can be a message that is coming from your other person. So the energy that I'm getting here is we have the earth, fire, and water. So here is your earth. Here, wands are your fire. And then we have the cups, which is your water. So you guys can be dealing with, yours, either someone of your sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Then you have the fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then we have the water, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now I feel like your person made a grave mistake. All right, this is the energy that I'm getting off of this. I feel like your person was holding back, your person was being selfish, your person wasn't giving you much to go off of, maybe left you feeling like you were out in the cold, right? I feel like your person is contemplating all that your person has done. So here we have is with the Page of Wands, your person, might have been actually giving his love or his passion, or it's not gender specific. I'm just, it's a he. I'm just looking at it that way. But your person was giving someone else the attention that you deserved, is what I feel like. So whenever they came home to you or they saw you, it's like they were closed off on you because they were busy giving their time and energy to someone else that they thought might have been their Queen of Cups, the love of their life, someone that was, could have been someone older than them too as well. But it's like the energy that they were receiving off of that person they actually liked. But if you look at the face of this one, it feels like he's made a mistake, right? That person has made a mistake. Not sure which way it goes, not sure what mistake, not sure, I don't know. But I feel like they made a mistake, a grave mistake that affected their family, their marriage, okay? Because here in your energy has the Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. Then you have the Two of Wands, where it forced you to put boundaries in. It forced you to, stay in your lane. It forced you to, you just got comfortable in your own routine. So here it is. This person made a grave mistake, because what happened was you guys had a family together, but I also feel like it forced you, with all of everything that's going on in your life, it forced you to find yourself. It forced you to take care of yourself, maybe mind, body, spirit. You started working on your body. You started eating better. You started thinking better. You became more spiritual. Something that you did which led you into an abundance. Now your person is like, they're hurting. They're hurting because they see you absolutely happy. All right, so spirit guides, and I will be clarifying using the Light Seers Tarot deck. So spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more to this story. It's time for a new change is what I'm feeling, because here we have is the Empress. The Empress is a motherly figure. The Empress is the birth of a brand new idea. The Empress is exploring. Maybe even your person was traveling back and forth and they were cheating on you. Your person was definitely doing something, because it shows here with the Empress, the Two of Wands, and then the Three of Wands is, look, even in the Two of Wands, there's boundaries that are there, but it's like we got comfortable, we shut down. It's almost like your person does things in spurts. They come and they go as they please. Three of Wands is that you know, she's either traveling, you know, could be traveling by boat, whatever it is that it feels like she's waiting on something, waiting on that right moment to make a move, right? Being sneaky, making sure that you, and you know, if you have kids, just kind of making sure that you guys are busy, or you know, doing something so they can make a quick move somewhere else. It's like they're trying to, you know, leave the situation. So spirit guides and angels, what is your advice that you give? And if this is you, please do write in the comment section. Tell me what happened. You know, share with the rest of us. I'm always interested. Or you can just say that you claim this. So spirit guides and angels, give us some advice. All right, so it feels like in your marriage, because you do have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands does speak about marriage, speaks about stability, celebration, and happiness. In your marriage, you're not happy. The Nine of Swords speaks of conflicts. In your marriage, there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of arguments going on. There's a lot of going back and forth, because you know, listen to what your heart is telling you, what your gut is telling you. There is some sneaky behavior that is going on. Your person might be working or saying that they're working overnight, and they're not, you know, they're not really working. They're doing something else, and it's telling you to listen to yourself, because you do have the Three of Cups that is here, and I always use that as a cheetah's card. So how do they go about this? Because I was asking for some you know, advice to help you guys. It's like Spirit is telling you, you already know that your person is, you know, playing you, cheating you, and you're going to need some strength. You're going to need a lot of strength and a lot of courage, because I feel like this is an obstacle that was put in your way. And here you have it. It's like it is. It's an obstacle that is put in your way, and you're going to learn to overcome it. And when you learn to overcome it, it's like you're going to come out of this stronger. You're going to come out of this with a set of skills. You're going to come out of this, you know, being more aware of your surroundings, aware of the things that you want in life, because it's like you stopped your own life to live for someone else. Because I don't feel like there's control in this situation, but because you keep hoping that things will get better. And it's almost like your person is not even trying to make things better between you and them. So the advice that Spirit is giving you is that you already know that this isn't going to work. And what Spirit is telling you is that, you know, this is definitely an experience for you, and it's almost like a karmic cycle without it showing that it's a karmic cycle, but it's showing you that you will come out of this and you will be the one standing on top. You will be a lot stronger. You will be wiser. All right. So I'm going to leave this where it is, and I'm going to jump over to the Virgo, and let's see like what's going on. Let's dive in and see what's going on here, because I do see the soulmate card, and soulmate, I feel like a lot of you have met your soulmate, right? We have, yes, this is your soulmate. So a lot of you have met your soulmate, but with the message that I am getting in the back of here is your soulmate might not have been ready for you, right? I knew exactly what I was doing. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. So your soulmate, you know, might have crossed your path. You guys might have been together for a little bit, and then your soulmate just kind of moved on. And, you know, I don't like to look at them as in it just being a soulmate. It could be a soul contract. And I feel like yours, you know, like you guys are not on the same level, so your person had to move on is what that feels like. So I'm trying to pick up these cards, but I just keep making a mess because I'm dragging the cards down. So your person, here's the energy of your person, is your person has a lot of heartbreak, a lot of anxiety. Your person definitely is going through a lot, which is why their energy did not match yours. And your person is, you know, they're the Fool. They're seeking new and sudden changes. And, you know, maybe they came into your life and all of a sudden they left your life, and because there was a change that was going on with them, right? right? So your person is looking for a fulfillment. And so I feel like in order for them to get that fulfillment, it's like maybe they're not answering you, they're not giving you the answers that you're looking for, so they're kind of leaving you out, right? Leaving you out in the cold. Maybe your person is even looking for fulfillment that has to do with money, because this does speak about poverty. Maybe your person has moved away because they are looking for, sudden changes. So maybe they have to travel back and forth to see you. But here we have the swords, which is air sign. So you guys can be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You have the Fool that is here, which is the Aquarius. And Aquarius does speak of new and sudden changes. We do have the Sun, which is Leo, and then we have the Earth, which is Pentacles. Earth is your Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this is, this is what the person that you could be dealing with. But in your energy, right, we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is someone who is very, very beautiful to the soul. She is kind-hearted. She's sweet. She is everything that, someone that is looking at someone who is very, I just feel like she's very positive, very, what do you say, like pure to the soul is kind of what I see when I look at the Queen of Wands. And it's like the Queen of Wands just keeps waiting. She keeps waiting. She has opportunities. She can go out and she can date, but she keeps waiting for that one specific person to come her way. And I also feel like she's having a wake up. It's almost like she has a mentor, maybe a spiritual awakening. She is listening to someone, and it's almost like, even though she keeps waiting and hoping, it's like she's kind of going through a wake-up call on her own, where she's starting to say, instead of like waiting, she's got that wand and it looks like she's waving, like goodbye, goodbye, like I just can't deal with this anymore. So this is kind of your energy in letting it go. So spirit guides and angels, give us more to this story, please. Give us a little bit more to this story, please. I feel like in this story, it's a very difficult decision to make. I feel like one of us is in denial. The other one has a very difficult decision to make. I feel like because the difficult decision to make is that someone keeps coming back from your past, and we keep looking at if anything is going to change. Is there going to be love there? Is there anything different? But they're empty cups is what this is. So your person is coming back, and it's like a back and forth of an energy, because here we are, the soulmate, right? Here is a soulmate card, and here is a soulmate card up here. One of you can feel it, right? Maybe both of you can feel it, where you're both very well aware that, you get the fulfillment when you are with your person. You just don't understand why your person is leaving you out in the cold, right? So spirit guides and angels, why? Your person, like I said in the beginning, your person is not on the same page as you, which is why your person is not ready for you. Your person keeps breadcrumbing you. Your person keeps telling you, like, they'll be back, and maybe they come back 6 months from now, right? It's almost like your person is going through some major changes in their life, and a lot of the changes that they're going through in their life is because they still have attachments to other things, other than you. They might have attachments to you, and they don't understand why they keep coming towards you, but they have other attachments. Maybe they have a fulfilled promise. They have to make money. They have to send money to another country. They have, so it's like they have a lot of things that are giving them high in anxiety. It's not like your person does not love you, but I just feel like your person is not on the same page as you. You're leveling up where your person can't figure out what's going on. Spirit guides and angels, what is your advice that you give? Sorry, I'm slowing down my speech. I think I'm doing it because we are Mercury in retrograde, and it's like I don't have a choice but to slow down and listen to what I'm saying. The advice that Spirit is giving you is that now is the time to make a move, right? Now is the time for you to start planning what you want. You can sit there and hang on to something and, you're just going to keep getting breadcrumbs. You're going to just get a little bit and not all, right? Maybe even the devil talks of toxic behaviors, and it could have something to do with like the sex. Maybe the sex is really, really great, and that's what keeps you, held or stuck to this person. In the Rider-Waite, I believe you'll see cards where it's like the devil is in the background and there are two people that are chained. So there's something that is keeping you guys together, where it's time for you to start making a move, because you do have the Emperor and then you have the Nine of Cups. It's time for you to start wishing and manifesting what it is that you want in a specific person, because you do have that ability to manifest, right? But I mean, one, you can stay in the toxic environments, or two, you can start manifesting. But I also feel like when I look at the devil, I tell you to manifest, and you can manifest someone who is completely brand new. But for some reason, I feel like Spirit is telling you to start tweaking the energy of your person. I feel like Spirit is saying, if you really want to keep this person, start manifesting like the things that you want this person to fulfill. Spirit guides and angels, is that correct? Because I mean, I've never had something where I was like, oh, you can change the person. So really make it make sense. Okay, so what Spirit is telling you is there is an even balance, right? You can keep this person in your life. Maybe it's not manifesting, but it's coming to an agreement, all right? So I will take my words back on that, because this is an abundance, but it is 9, but it's not the 10. So you're not always going to get exactly everything. He's not your person is not perfect. It's like you're looking for that 10 in this person, and all your person can give you is a 9. So the Two of Pentacles speaks of an easy balance, because things are is that you're just accepting this person for who they are, and you know that you can get better. Where you have the Death and Rebirth, so where you have the devil up here and you have the Death and Rebirth in the front, is no, Spirit is saying that you need to let this person go, because you're expecting a 10 out of this person. This person cannot give you that fulfillment. So they're saying you got to let this person go. What you need to do is start making an abundance. Listen to me. You need to start manifesting, because you have rebirth and you have the Nine of Cups here. You need to start manifesting someone else, and this time around, make sure that you are really manifesting to the T exactly what it is that you're looking for. All right, you guys, I'm gonna leave this where it is, and we're gonna jump on to our next one. So this is the Capricorn that is here. Now, when I was throwing down your cards, I tend to get a little confused with the Capricorn, because sometimes I feel like I'm going back and forth, almost like it feels like a air type of energy. Now, the first card that I threw down, it says trust. And I know a lot of Capricorns that, it's hard for them to trust their counterpart, or it's hard for them to trust their person. If anything, trust to me means if you cannot trust your person, at least trust your heart, trust your soul, and listen to what your intuition is trying to tell you. So here we have in the cards, this situation is calling you to have faith. So you need to trust that whatever situation that you're working towards, whatever situation that you want, have faith, because faith is one of the most biggest things that you can have, because faith tells you that everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to fall into place the way that you want it. So the message that you're getting is you speak to me through music. So there might be, I feel like it's more though, I feel like it's reminiscing. There might be certain things or certain songs that come on and it gets to your person. I feel like your person also, certain things, they might be with a crowd of people and the people might be talking about certain things and they're like, oh, this reminds me, of my Capricorn. So I feel like your person loves you very, very much, and they're telling you that, I'm here no matter what. Like there's something that they're always, they have you on their mind. mind. So I feel like here, your person, and you have fire, you have air, and you have, oh, this is fire too as well. So with the fire, you can be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The air is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I also do want to point out with the Knight of Swords that it's a fast and quick, bold move, all right? So swords are like he's just, someone is coming back from your past. But let's go backwards, because I feel like in this situation, your person wanted marriage, your person I mean, even if it's a new person, your person might want marriage. Your person might be moving at a very fast pace. Your person is being very bold, very clear in what they want. I feel like your person, because you do have the Eight of Wands is moving fast energy. And I feel like all the wands are moving in the right direction. Sometimes things can be very fast with this person. It's almost like they're afraid to let you go type of energy. But it also can also be in spurts, right? Your person might text you today and they might not text you for another couple of weeks. It's like your person, when they move, it's the conversation is going really great, but then it's all of a sudden it goes doormat, because your person is looking for stability. Your person is looking for a label. Your person wants more than just like not. All right. So I feel like when it comes to your energy, though, it's like you're not looking for a label. You're not looking for marriage. You're not looking to be called anything. You just want it to be, it is what it is. But your person has other thoughts in mind. So here is the Emperor, where the Emperor is, you need a sense of control, but the Emperor also plays games. The Emperor is also someone who might be feeling like they're losing control. So that's why you don't want to be married, or you don't want that type of label, because it is in reverse, right? We have to think of the opposite of what the upright cards would say. And I feel like where the Emperor is always at the top of everything, you might not be feeling like you are at the top of everything. You might not be feeling like you're on your game. It feels like you're going through something where something in your life feels like it's falling apart and you're losing some type of control. And what you need right now is a sense of balance. You need things to be fair. You know, it's like you need to also take accountability for what's going on in your life, is what this feels like. And I feel like your person knows that. And that's why maybe your person is in and out of your life. It's kind of like they, you know, they're testing you, or they're checking you to see, like, you know, what's going on. So spirit guides and angels, give us a little bit more information. Give us a little bit more information. So I feel like your person might have walked away. I feel like this could also be in the past too. I feel like this is a back and forth type of energy, but your person has definitely walked away from you, only because your person was looking for fulfillment, but they didn't get that fulfillment within you, because they felt a bit of betrayal, right? Again, your person wanted more. Your person wanted a label. They wanted stability. Even though your person seemed like they were moving at a very fast pace and they're doing things in spurts, is because your person was testing you. I feel like your person feels hurt, you know, but I also feel like your person is moving towards something else, because even though they feel like they're betrayed, they're also walking towards light. So your person is still good no matter which way. Your person's not going to sit there and they're not dwelling. But, you know, to have that person kind of walk away, it's the feeling of disappointment. It's because they were led on to believe that something more was going to happen. All right. So spirit guides and angels, what is the advice that you give to the Capricorn? And like I say with all my readings, if this is you, claim it. Tell me. Let me know. All right. I don't know Well, I just felt like I was going to throw down another card, so I'm going to throw that there. Five of Wands speaks of gossip, the brain chatter. There's a lot that's going on, and Spirit is telling you, like, you need to learn how to shut this off. This is crazy because you are, you know, sometimes you might be feeling like you're stuck or in a situation where it's just like you're rinse and repeat. Every day you wake up, it's like Groundhog Day, right? And it's just, you don't know how to shut off the brain. Ace of Wands speaks of a huge and major healing is what you need. Ace of Wands also speaks of someone who's very intuitive, someone who can see things for what they are. I also feel like when it comes to the Ace of Swords, it's, you know, sometimes it's like you're in a very stuck situation. Sometimes we can be playing victim to where we say, you know, I don't know how to get out of this situation, but in all honesty, you do, because no one put you there, right? But you're not liking the person that you are, therefore you know that you need some type of healing. That healing is finding a hobby, finding something that works for you to get you out of the rut that you in. I know people who, like, when they are in over their heads, they go to the gym and they work out, right? I know people who, when they're not feeling good, they, you know, take to a coloring book. Find something, even journaling, talking to a therapist. There's something, because you're going through something. You want to be able to start over. You want to be able to start something brand new. But in order to start something brand new, is you have to take care of yourself. You don't have the ability. You can't love someone, you know, if you don't love yourself, because then you're giving all of your energy to someone else, and then you're depleting yourself. And if you're not happy with the person that you are, it's like, how are you going to continue to love someone that you don't even feel the love within yourself? Right? So I feel like Spirit is saying, before you jump on the paddy wagon again and you start to manifest a certain love, or you want someone to come into your life, then you need to start taking care of yourself. Now, I know a lot of you will probably say, but I'm doing the work and I can't find anyone. Then this message might not be for you. Okay, so I feel like this is someone who is really going through a lot in their life, and they're trying to pick up their pieces, and they're trying to move forward. I feel like with Capricorn, you guys have been having it rough for the last couple of months. I feel like the Aquarius have been having it very rough too as well. And I feel like until you make the first move, until you figure out what it is that you want in your life and what's going to make you happy, you're not going to find that happiness. The happiness starts from within. Go after what is making you happy. Do the things that make you truly be you. All right, you guys, I'm going to leave this here. I hope that you guys all enjoyed these readings. Please do let me know if this resonates with you, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye.